Hello and welcome back, everyone. Last session we almost had all of the players for the entire session. Sadly, some of them had to leave for the second half. Anyway, last time, you guys were on just finished up this big, massive journey from Greenest to no, not Green. Baldur's Gate to Waterdeep. And afterwards, when you guys finally got to Waterdeep, Waterdeep. The caravan all split into their own factions, going to different warehouses, stores, other goodie sections. And as you guys were about to follow Resmir, this strong yet elderly gentleman walked past you guys, whispered something to someone, and then just kept going on his way. And soon as you guys were about to follow him and question him, you guys were surrounded by members of the Red Wizards of Thay. A battle broke out, you guys won, and currently have one of the members tied up and in your tower, ready to question. What are you guys going to do?
Samael just sort of walks up to him, pats him on the head. You're going to be here a while. Get comfortable. And just walks away.
Religus is just slowly toying with his mace in front of him, and Barry's taking it out to his kitchen knife, sharpening them.
So one of the Samaels is going to go upstairs, shower, and kind of get dressed.
Well, gets more sober than where you were.
Yeah. Which Sam? You decide.
Yeah, which Sam? The other Sam is just there, kind of chilling on the chair, hands kind of in a relaxing position and just looking at everyone.
I want to go back and recover my lost hand axe that I threw.
Alright, so this guy is just sitting there not saying
Wait, Lock, wait, you forgot, you didn't hear what the said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I wanted to go back and recover my axe that I threw. I wanted to get it back.
Oh, okay. Alright, you head into the general vicinity of where you think you threw your axe, and I would like you to roll an investigation.
Okay. All of us?
20! What the heck?
Because he went to go look for his axe.
Oh! I thought you were talking about all of us.
So 20?
20 plus 5, 25.
Dang.
Right.
Dang.
Wait, first roll of this session is a nat 20.
Oh, that just means good vibes ahead. So essentially,
Yep.
Don't
you went to go find your axe, and you found it sticking directly in the middle of a wood beam of a window to a shop.
I threw it that far.
Apparently.
Perfectly in the wood.
Alright, I'll just go up to the window and just pull my axe out and put it back. Roll strength, alright. 5 plus my 6.
6?
I got a 6. Yeah, 6.
You try and pull that out, but you're having some struggle.
It's like the sword of the. It's like the sword and the stone. It's like the sword of the stone. Like you can't pull it out. I just like to imagine you're just like trying to pull it against like just trying so hard to yank it out the window.
That's funny. Alright, can I try again?
Alright, try again.
13 with the modifier. 13.
13.
Yeah.
It starts to wiggle and see it's starting to give a little, like it's slowly coming out.
Okay. I want to pull out my pistol and shoot the wood around it.
Oh boy.
Just like, I can't get out.
Alright, roll with your attack modifier. See how well pinpoint accuracy you give it.
All right. Hold on.
As an American, I approve this problem solving.
2 plus the.
Hey, America! Wait, Coco, what did you get?
I rolled a 2.
Lock.
Get those
Wait,
eggs
oh
out.
god, wait, pause. But I think we broke Lock. Lock.
Yeah.
He rolled a 2 on shooting it.
No, it can't be.
Do you? So I just like to imagine when you're going to shoot it, do you just accidentally shoot off into the air instead?
Close, but as mid-draw, you accidentally you cocked it as you were pulling it out. Mid-draw, you fire and it ricochets off the cobblestone.
I can't get this axe out. Oh my god.
Wait. You try your lasso. Wait. Did you? Oh no.
Oh yeah.
That one guy. Actually, no. Wait. The lasso's tight. Yeah.
Yeah, the last guy is tied up right now. I can't use the lasso. Tried shooting it. I don't know what to do.
Alright, try again.
I guess just pull it. Alright, I try pulling it again.
Alright, strength check.
16 plus the modifier is 17.
17, alright. This one you finally managed to get it. You just see a bunch of random patrons staring at you, not only from the window, but everywhere around you in this little shopping district.
What do you do?
I just shrug and walk back to the tower.
Not as many at all. And yet they say the unexamined life is not worth living.
Ari, are you still playing the game? Ari!
They have recently instituted a curfew in Wellington Wells.
Ari!
Just wait until the dawn spreads her rosy fingers
for God's
and
sake.
then head on into the village. I want him to bugger off about a nice bottle of scotch with help.
Okay,
Ari.
Sorry. I need to stop whatever I'm doing.
Turn off the game.
I'm sorry. I know. Okay. Stop.
You're so lucky that it was so muffled because I'm definitely afraid I was gonna have to crop that all out.
No, it's too muffled. No one can hear me.
I know. I'm just okay. Did you hear what was happening? Did you hear what was happening with Kukulkan? Did you hear what was happening with
I just heard
Kukulkan?
all the crazy happening with Kukulkan trying to get his axe out.
All right, Locke. Back to you. What's happening?
okay, so, meanwhile, back at the tower, Kukulkan gets back with his axe, a missing bullet.
I just wanted to say what the tower actually includes. There is a bedroom with up to 6 beds, a study with desks and library books, a dining room, a lounge, a washroom, and an observatory, and an unfurnished empty storage room. So currently everyone is in the lounge area on the first floor, which includes a magical fireplace and couches and things like that.
Again, fancy.
Well, thank you very kindly.
Alright,
Uh,
currently have this guy tied up. What are you gonna do?
okay,
Who else is
so
here? Where's the psychos? Besides me.
I think Granny.
You know,
We
it's like-
had
like-
somebody
like-
that was gonna melt someone's face off in this party earlier.
I mean, if you want me to get crazy, you're gonna have to wait till after the shower.
I'm gonna say,
Like,
otherwise.
like as soon as the tower was erected, you went in, found a room, just took a nap. And then after a bit, you hear a bunch of commotion of people storming in and talking down to someone, I guess. And you went to go check it out.
Alright. Granny's gonna come downstairs onto the sleep from her eyes. Instead of taking a nap, she's sleepy.
Of course.
What's going on?
Oh. Hello, Granny.
You see your party surrounding this poor sap in a red and gold robe, tied up and just sitting there on the floor.
Who is this?
Granny, if you don't mind. They're interrogating a prisoner. We had a bit of a scrap in the alleyway.
It wasn't an alleyway, it was a full-on street.
Just an alleyway to make her feel better, because, man, civilians. Fuck civilians. If Granny hears that we hurt civilians by indirect fire, we will never hear the end of it.
Well, to be honest, MIL might lie and said he did it anyways.
Yeah, maybe. But it all depends, honestly. Is he that cruel to Granny and real? No.
It's not.
no.
Then who's you with?
It is hard to hear you, Granny.
If he's not one of the cultists, who's he with?
I don't know. It's loving Samuel's
Okay.
form, not gonna lie. She's wondering if anyone else is falling for it.
Falling for what?
Her Sam disguise.
Oh.
Yee. She's like a child, I'm not gonna lie. She's like all giddy about it.
Inside
Only because it's causing chaos indirectly.
17.
17 does is Granny see past your disguise with a 17 insight?
I don't have internet, so probably. I don't know.
Cool.
I
Anyway.
don't have internet.
That would just be a contested roll. You'd roll deception.
Oh. So I just gotta roll like
You gotta roll higher or lower.
okay, give me 2 seconds. My app. At least I have that. I'm too lazy to go near my computer where my dice are because I'm going to start playing video games again, and I don't want to do that.
But Granny, I think, is gonna go over
Six.
to 6. Yeah, I can
16.
tell who's who. Oh, 16? I can tell who's who.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Even though disadvantage if you're being sleepy.
well, we didn't roll for that. We didn't account for that. But anyway, I think Granny is going to go over to the prisoner. Do we know this man's name?
Not at all.
Do we know who he's affiliated with?
I was vaguely listening from the second floor as he's washing himself off in the washroom and just yells down, "They're with the Red Wizards. They work for a necromancer and the Tiamat apparently now."
Yeah.
I guess
Everyone's not
Yeah.
fair.
What's your angle?
Alright,
Don't make Granny angry. What's your angle?
I take
Like,
it we're just.
She's like a mob boss grandma. What's your angle?
You just
I just love the idea that you're all interrogating this man while a shower's running in the background and Samael's just singing in the shower.
I'm singing in the rain.
Just as you hear a muffled guy getting beat up, just like, just the singing still going on. And walking in the sunshine. Oh.
Oh.
I'm not good at this.
Alright,
I heard you are. You attacked our group. Why?
Simple, one word. Orders.
From who?
Doesn't say anything.
I'm not good at this. Help me.
I'm like slowly like pointing the mace at his neck. Like, are you sure? I think Cat's got your tongue. Shall we try to force it out?
Samael just yells down from the second floor, does anybody know Zone of Truth?
Does anyone know Zone of Truth?
I don't think so. Also, I legit thought, Sam, you were just gonna ask, does anyone have any shampoo?
Wait, it doesn't force them to speak.
It forces them to speak the truth. So as long as you have some way to make them talk, they have to speak the truth.
I don't think any of us have it.
No. I don't even know what I have, only because
I thought Tanithel
I
did.
don't really get onto too many apps on my phone. It'll just shut down.
I don't know. I don't think Steve has it.
Samael yells down, telepathy would work too, or we can just torture him.
But that's so rude. That's not nice.
Alright, that's all I need.
They work for a necromancer. They don't deserve nice.
Goes over there. I slap him. I just fucking slap him. I don't even morph into my form or anything. I just slap him.
Are you in your fox form? Because that would be really funny.
No.
Summon beast so he can like summon this like really nangly looking thing to scare it.
Barry is again like sharpening the knives near his face to try to get him scared. Like,
Oh no! I knew it was gonna. Come on.
I love the idea that the entire party is just doing all these various separate things to try to scare or intimidate them, and he's just like, I don't know what any of you are doing anymore.
What floor are we on?
He's not scared. He's just confused. He's not scared.
You're on the first floor lounge.
Looks at him very carefully. The thoughts are coming. Just give me a second. I really got to try to summon my sheet here.
Are you like away from your home? Is that why you're doing all this on your phone?
No, I'm not. Spectrum thought to cut my internet services because they felt like it. Even though I told them that their money is coming next month. I get paid once a month, after all. It's very inconvenient.
That's fucking stupid.
Oh, well, they kind of throttled my internet at first, so.
When I worked at Kohl's, I got paid once a week.
No one likes a bragger.
Sorry.
Wait, I got how we could get him to talk. Have Steve read one of his stories to him.
Oh, God. We don't want to kill the guy. Jeez. He's just a child.
Samael yelling down, no, we don't want to be tortured ourselves.
Like Steve is just like I like to imagine like just to suggest that Steve gets happy, but when everyone like voices their opinion, Steve they don't know Steve realized it, and he's like, oh, like he actually looks heartbroken and sad.
Some of his stories are good.
Hold on. I think I have an idea, but I need suggestion. Tanithel says, speaking out.
Okay.
Hold it up over the top floor balcony.
That's a good one.
You know, how come we just don't, I don't know, stick a poker in the fire and hold it up against one of his face, like his cheek?
No, that's me.
I'm just saying, it's right there. We can definitely use it. It's right there.
Barry's like, put out his eyes.
I think I have an idea. And with that, Tanithil stands like a good few, like 100 or so feet away from the guy. Pulls out some stuff. It looks like he pulls out a
Oh
feather.
fuck, I can do unsettling words. I don't even know why I did this.
Tanithil pulls out a feather, fur, a fish tail inside a gilded acorn worth at least 200 gold pieces. And then kneels down and then tells you, keep him distracted for the next hour or so. I got an idea.
Next hour?
Hey, Steve. All right, Steve. Start reading. Okay, I'm glad you asked. It all started when I was a boy.
It's Steve telling the story and the terrifying image of Tanithil kneeling down inside a magic circle, seeming to summon something. This guy is starting to get a little bit scared.
Cuts back to Steve. And on my second date, I forgot I realized I had brought it.
And with that, just as he takes an inhale to say something, he
Kukulkan,
coughs.
real quick, Kukulkan, you have a lot of background noise.
Oh, sorry.
Black, go ahead.
Sorry. Just as he was about to spill, he takes a huge breath in to say something. But just as he was about to speak, he starts coughing and choking.
Oh, that's not fun.
Did you
Granny's
need some
gonna do
water?
the Heimlich maneuver.
You need some water?
But I'm going upstairs. I'm probably taking a nap. You guys go ahead and do what you want.
Okay.
That's
But I
freaky
feel-
deaky. Dax,
I feel like-
I'm not gonna lie. That's freaky deaky over there. I don't know what it
I-
is either. Let's give me
Right,
red
well,
flags.
then everyone stop talking and let Locke explain. I'm curious.
Granny's gonna give him the Heimlich.
Yeah, she's gonna assume he just swallowed wrong and is now choking.
I like to imagine Barry.
dying.
I like to imagine Barry has like another compartment in a shot. He pulls out like some water or something in case the guy needs it.
I feel like at this point, Samael's done with the shower and be walking downstairs and just looks down and just sees fucking Granny giving this guy a Heimlich, this guy choking, everyone looking confused.
He's like making like
Tamathel's summoning a demon.
he's like making he's like as he's like doing the Heimlich, he's like making those cat like.
Tanithil stops. Tanithil stops mid casting to see what's going on.
He's dying. He's choking.
Samael just
Guys, shush! Stop interrupting. I'm too invested.
Samael is just gonna walk up and use Lesser Restoration on him to cure whatever is afflicting him.
Just as you are about to do that, I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
All of us?
Oh no.
Nope,
all
just
right.
Sam.
Just Sam. Okay.
Okay, let's see here. My dexterity saving throw is a +2. That is a 5, and I'm going to use my Favor of the Gods. And so that is an 8 in total. But I'm just going to use Legendary Resistance to pass it.
God damn it. Alright. You dodge out of the way just in time for this guy to spew. And I mean everywhere. He spews
Oh no.
blood.
Ooh.
Oh, what the hell?
Did I do that? Did I kill him? Did I break
Sam-
all his bones?
Semi is literally going to slap him in the face with Lesser Restoration. Like literally, the spell, he just charges his hand and just smacks him in the face with it.
I think you're too late. And like, I looked at myself like Steve and Barry. Like,
I kill
as the blood starts gushing, Steve gets covered, and he's like, yeah. And like Barry's like, then he hides in a shell.
Not gonna lie, I feel
I'm saying
feel it.
no.
Okay, I didn't hear that first part. Sorry.
Jesse, are you taking cover?
Yeah.
Does the Lesser Restoration do anything since he's still puking? He should be alive still.
He sits there for like a good few minutes, blood still trickling down his mouth, like this deep, dark, almost blackish blood.
He sighs and then uses Cure Wounds.
Dude, guys, I'm pretty sure this is not normal.
Just as you go to lay it on his hands, he spews up again.
No, God! Like everyone takes cover.
Samael just standing a little behind him and just lays his hands on top of his head and just heals him again.
Jesus
You're going
Christ.
to make me waste all of my magic, aren't you?
Well, Sam, maybe just let him die or something. I don't.
Religus, please, no metagaming, okay? Samael's not going to let our only prisoner die.
I'm just making a joke. I'm just making a joke.
Him, right?
I'm just making a joke.
Yeah, to his right, just behind him.
All right. Roll investigation with advantage, real quick.
All right.
My Aries already given up, honestly. She
that
didn't
is a
avoid it in time. She's just sitting there on the table, just watching this happen, just like.
So that's a 17 and a 9, so 17.
All right. On the back of his, like on the base where his hairline just ends on the back of his neck, you see a tiny, tiny little scar. Almost
Samael,
like
Samael, as he's healing him, will take out his dagger and cut into the scar slightly.
All right. You cut into it. Nothing comes out except blood.
Well, he's going to die regardless, so he takes his fingers and turns them into claws and digs in slightly.
God,
this guy screams out in pain, and he actually looks back at you, blood trickling out of his mouth, almost.
He pushes his face back forward. You're not throwing up on me.
I'm not done.
I'm busy back here. Don't throw up on me,
guys.
It's you. You're.
Religus, I had to cut in because if his face is turning towards me, his first reaction would literally be to push his face back forward.
I know, I'm not saying that. It's just Locke was saying something.
While turning to look at you, you were just about to turn his face away, but in his eyes, you see him with a look of pleading, almost like, kill me. Do it.
Oh no, I'm not that kind, my friend. Now shut up and stay still. He digs around to see if he can find what's causing him to die.
Okay, roll me an Arcana check.
Alrighty.
I can do different things if that helps.
Going to use guidance as well, so that's 11 plus. So that's 15.
Hey, by the way, Tom,
right.
I sent you something.
Rummaging around a bit, you notice that on his heart, is a magic sigil that is starting to slowly decay his heart as well as his other organs into like mush.
Oh, you know.
Okay, everybody, look away. This is going to be gruesome.
Oh god, dude, are you like doing surgery?
I'm not gonna lie. Ari's just sitting there on the table watching this. She's already covered in blood. She's already like, fuck it. Might as well watch what's happening.
Are you saying you were sitting still and when the blood gushed onto you, you just didn't even flinch?
Nope. Fuck it. It was like I already knew it was coming. It happened in slow motion. Acceptance.
Granny, can you knock him unconscious for me? I'm going to try to save his life.
Alright, this might hurt. And just smacks the guy with her cane.
Samael's still actively healing him, so I'm guessing I'm gonna have to use another spell slot on this asshole.
Just
Jeez.
after you knocked him out, he gave one last cough of like almost a pint, if not a little more of blood, and just
That's
collapses.
Samael just sighs, still healing him, and he just turns him over. Everyone look away. This is going to be very gruesome.
Granny's
This is
gone.
bringing me.
Area's
This is
infested.
bringing me. This is bringing me
Samael-
flashbacks of Surgeon Simulator.
Samael casts Enhance ability on himself and begins cutting him open to try to cut the sigil off his heart.
By the way, Tom, I sent
This
you
is
something.
going to be great.
This is going to be gruesome.
Granny's not gonna want anything with it. She hears the sound. She's going upstairs.
If anyone else can heal, please stick by because I'm running low on magic.
Didn't I have Cure Wounds as one of my things? I think I did.
Tanithil
All right.
also stands by.
So should I roll medicine?
Yep.
All right, let's come on, nat 20. All right, so that's a 15, and then I'm going to add guidance, of course, and then it's advantage. So that's 19 without the advantage, and let me roll again, see if I get higher. So 19.
19.
Jeez, this is the most weirdest surgery I've ever seen.
Samuel
Ever
just has
envisioned.
Sam literally just cut his chest open, spread his chest open, like is working on his heart.
If you want to leave.
It's like no, Sam. It's like Sam. It's like
I got a 18 in medicine, so just saying.
Sam. It's like
you.
Sam. It's like you're playing 18 plus Operation.
Samael is just looking up. Granny, if he starts waking up, punch him in the face again.
This is straight up Surgeon Simulator.
I'm just waiting for like if this is Surgeon Simulator, all I'm waiting for is like something creepy to rise out of him, and just like we all just like watch and then just scream kill it with fire.
So, what did a 19 get me?
You managed to successfully open his chest cavity. And you can already see that his stomach is essentially no more, as well as some of his small intestine.
I did not think you were gonna. I did not think you would go this far, Sam. I'm honestly intrigued.
At this point, he's going to use his last slot of. Oh, actually, I'm going to wait to use it. He literally cuts the mark off very carefully, so that he doesn't damage the heart too much.
Just like the skin of the heart.
Roll medicine.
I did at 20.
20.
Not 20.
You know what? This reminds me
Wait,
of
Steve.
It's 21 actually.
Wait, Steve has cure. Sam, Steve knows cure wounds. Could that help you?
Hang out the lungs and then pour salt in the wounds.
Yes, because I imagine he's losing blood, so yes, we're gonna need cure wounds.
I
Okay.
have a nat 20 for medicine, and I still have a lot of. I think I have a healing potion somewhere.
Okay, as Arius is helping with medicine, Steve is going to use. He is disgusted by all this, but he is going to try to look away.
I'm just going to start sewing. Forget it.
He's going to use cure wounds to try to stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
No, don't stop the bleeding. He needs blood flow. We need to replace the blood loss.
I've also got cure wounds, and I also have aid. And medical stuff.
Then Ari, Sam, Steve, and like LaFane are all working on this guy. Oh, this is legit turning into an actual operation.
Feels like an episode of MASH.
With a 19 and then a 20, how does this go?
Wait. So this is actually turning into surgery. Barry opens up an apartment and takes out some masks for you guys.
Okay. With that 20 for the heart surgery,
basically. Oh.
Granny's
not gonna go on.
You start to see that the sigil isn't on the surface of his heart. It is his heart.
Oh.
Might as well cut it out. We're already here.
Oh, jeez. Jesus, can we just? I am honestly at this point. I generally feel like we need to put this guy up.
So Samael is going to cast Identify on it.
Alright.
Oh, I can do that too, just in case yours doesn't work. Just tell me
Roll me
what you're
quick
thinking, Sam.
Like, are you honestly feeling okay?
I never expected it to go this way.
You expected him to just die.
Like what happened last time.
He's already dead. Sam wasn't there last time.
I know.
Imagine
I like to just
Colton
imagine
just
the more. I like to just
looking at
imagine the
just
worst.
watching what's
If this somehow gets worse and worse, I like to just imagine Sam just keeps ripping out organs and placing in new ones.
Samael is literally pulling a Rick and Morty moment of I will drag your screaming soul back to this body.
I will drag your screaming corpse back to this plane, whether you want it or not.
No, wait, no. Sam, you just mentioned Rick and Morty. I just like to imagine by the end of this, if we fail to save him, I just like to imagine you just like this at the end. All right, no, I can just cure.
I can't hear you.
It's like when you said Rick and Morty. I just like to imagine if we fail to save this guy, Sam, it's just like, oh, hang on, I can just. All right, well, I can't cure death.
So, with Detect Magic, what does he? Identify. What does he get from this?
Okay, roll me a quick history check to see if you recognize this thing first.
All right, that will be a 14.
14. All right. You've seen this sigil in passing, but you can't, for the life of you, recognize where from.
Hey,
But you do identify this as a form of blood oath, where once you swear to something, this mark is essentially implanted into your heart, and once you even think about breaking the oath, you are
You're fucked, basically.
It's kind of like
I have a question. This oath will keep going until his heart stops, right?
Or his insides are liquefied.
Cool. So here's the thing: a person can live without a beating heart for about a good couple seconds. So Samael is going to take a risk and stab the heart until it stops. Stab the heart, make it stop beating, and then use Cure Wounds to try to repair it.
Sam, all joking aside, all joking aside, all joking aside, you are committed. I will give you, Sam, I will grant you this. You are committed.
Well, it technically is possible, and I mean, logically speaking, yeah.
I know.
I
am just genuinely amazed. You are committed to this.
I just want to make it as weird as possible, right? It's D&D.
So,
I'm definitely gonna title this episode "Surgeon D&D." Surgeon Simulator D&D edition.
So after stopping the heart, letting it stop, and then actively keeping it pumping with his own hand, does the rune go away?
When the heart stops, the rune it stops glowing, but it's still there, carved into his heart.
Can he remove the scarred rune from it?
No.
He's gonna die.
All right. So here's the thing. Samael is going to keep pumping the heart as. Okay. So I have one last thing I can probably attempt. This may or may not work. Let me double check.
I feel like what Steve would have just already thrown up in like a waste. He's just like, dude, please just stop.
So is the rune a separate entity from the person?
No.
As in, is it its own magic like essence essentially?
I think he's asking like, is it bound to his soul? Is that what you mean?
It is essentially bound to his soul, like to that very specific heart.
So if I turned him ethereal, and so they're now on the ethereal plane where you're essentially a manifestation of your own soul, could he separate it?
LaFane is asking, like, LaFane, you could just say it out loud. She's asking, like, is there a way to change the symbol? Is that what you mean, Dizzy?
Yeah,
Ooh, that is a very good idea.
You don't know, and this guy is slowly still disintegrating from, like, in front of you from the inside out.
I just like to just like this whole visual, just wow, this poor guy's body.
Samael is going to look up at LaFane. Do you mind seeing if you can edit this while I restore some of his organs? He uses lesser restoration on the disintegrating organs, as he hopes LaFane can manage to edit the rune.
It's like, how is it placed on him? Like, is it tattooed in? Is it
scarred?
On?
It is scarred on the inside of his heart.
Samael's already cut it open, so.
Yeah, so it's like
Steve at this point has honestly left. Steve at this point has just left the room to get some air. He is just too horrified.
Yeah, he's gonna be with Granny.
Yeah, Steve and Granny are outside just catching their breath.
Catch us next time when all the characters go into therapy.
This has become a cacophony.
Jesse, I just love that. Next time on D&D therapy. Lots of therapy.
Lots of therapy.
Look, Dr. Samael is in the house, and he is bringing this guy back from the dead.
Wait, what if Dr. Sam is also the therapist? So when he gets ready to do therapy, he's still covered in blood. Okay,
Guys,
so
can I even talk anymore?
Go ahead, Ari.
I've been trying to talk, and it feels like people don't.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
I was trying to say, is this seal or whatever linked to something else?
You mean
like
like
someone
like...
cursed them, so there should be a line leading to who cursed him in the first place, other than himself.
You mean like in a way like how
a magic trail?
Okay, like a tracker or something.
It's like a magic trail, like it says, because you can't just take a blood oath without having to actually drink blood from other party members or whatever.
I think she's talking about a ley line.
Yeah.
Which is essentially a fey form of like electrical lines.
Yeah.
Also, do we not just have a way to remove curse or anti-magic field or?
If I took one more level in sorcerer, I would have, but I took a level in warlock, so I do not have that.
I don't have that either, but I do have identify, and I think I could be able to identify where it's coming from before he dies.
Tanithil has dispel magic.
Yes, he looks up at Tanithil. Please.
But we don't know he does.
What Tanithil knows he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys have yet to ask him for any assistance whatsoever.
Samael is going to look.
To be fair, if the rest of us are doing something, common sense would dictate. Maybe I should help one or the other.
Samael's hair is up in a ponytail. He's got blood streaked across his face. He's covered in sweat. He looks up at Tanithil. Please tell me you have an idea. I have put so much work into bringing this guy back.
Sam, this is how the medic from TF2 was born. This whole surgery. like in the future, Sam is Sam is operating on one of.
Move on. Let's go.
Yeah, Sam is just operating as someone in the future. That's how he does my medical night.
Oh my god! I just want this event to be done.
Anyways, does Tanithil use his anti-magic field or dispel magic?
Tanithil has been like watching this scenario unfold and is just like, I honestly don't think he's gonna survive no matter what we do.
Well, here's the thing. You don't know if you don't try, and he's gonna die regardless, so best to help.
Relicus speaks up. Dude, we've been trying for like nearly an hour. This guy is not recovering.
But listen to me. They clearly want him dead. Even if we fix him, even if we heal him, they will come after him and kill him themselves.
I think you're missing the point that he's our only real lead at the moment.
Oh, for boy. I mean, we could still go after Resmir, but we could still go after Resmir, but he's long gone by now.
Oh, we're doing this. Alright.
With that, Kenneth Hill walks over, looks at Sam, and is like, fix him now, because once I cast Dispel Magic, you guys won't be able to fix him. Once I cast Dispel Magic, even though that seal will be gone, he'll still die, considering what you just did to him.
Here's the thing, if his chest isn't open, I can't repair the organs. So once you cast Dispel Magic, I'll recast Cure Wounds to replace the blood that he's already lost, and then I'll begin stitching him back up.
You don't understand. Dispel Magic is a 120-foot sphere.
Oh, that's true.
It doesn't stay there though. It doesn't stay though. Like it's more like a eraser. It doesn't like stay around, does it?
Really? What is its duration? What really?
What is its
duration? Good for me.
If it's instantaneous, if it's instantaneous, then it literally just wipes the board clean and then dissipates. It doesn't stick around. That's anti-magic field.
You really want this guy to die, huh, Doc? Really want this guy to die? Okay, let Ari just come in there and eat his liver. I just want his liver.
It wouldn't destroy the Tower of Lefane because the tower itself is a physical manifestation. It's not itself magical.
I would love to imagine as all this is happening, the rest of the Red Wizards were regrouping and getting ready to kill us, but they're just witnessing all of this, so they're even just horrified to come any closer.
No one wants
we don't want to go after those guys anymore.
Nobody wants to fight Samael anymore just for the fact that they're afraid they won't let them die.
No, when you go back to Rick and Morty, this is the episode where Beth was trying to save that horse. This is where Beth was trying to save that horse. You are Beth in this situation, Sam.
Exactly.
Guys!
With that, Tanithil just holds out his hands and he just casts Dispel Magic.
Does it work?
The rune is gone, yeah.
Alright, so Samael cast one of his last remaining spell slots. He only has 2 left.
I can do that.
Thank you.
Jesse has a good question. Wouldn't Dispel Magic also get rid of the tower?
No, I just said that it's a physical manifestation. It's not itself magical. It was created by magic, but it itself is not magical.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. So
14.
after she does that, he is going to begin stitching him back up once they have cured wounds and lesser restoration his damn organs.
And with that, he is at least somewhat fixed.
Yeah.
Samael is going to pump the last 2 spell slots of Cure Wounds into him, and then is going to look up at everybody. If he dies, I'm going to lose it.
I'm just like...
One of you keep an eye on him.
Yeah, he's fixed, quote unquote.
Wow.
I like it just to, like, how does this guy look right now? Is he, like, weak enough that if we just touch him, he will disintegrate or something?
Oh, he is extremely pale, and now, considering he almost has no stomach, really skinny.
He healed him for 20 points. Because he cast Cure Wounds twice.
Yeah, he's healed, but he's skinny.
Samael just pats him on the head. All right, now we can interrogate him once he wakes up. I'm gonna go sleep. You all figure shit out.
What are we supposed to do with this guy, though?
Interrogate him, damn it! Samael just marches upstairs because he is that exhausted.
Jesus. Again, this episode took a turn I never thought we would take.
Honestly, I don't know what to think anymore.
Yeah.
Welcome to the band of Misfits, are you?
Look, when Samael gets committed to something, he gets damn committed.
You're not
And
lying.
that's all fine and stuff, but the derailing between was kind of annoying.
But,
I mean, derailing a little bit's fine, but it's like this lasted way longer than it needed to.
Yeah.
all right. So, can we all agree to have a long rest after that fight? After he wasted all of his remaining magic on healing this guy.
Yeah.
Fox has decided to take first watch.
We should probably move him to the top floor to the observatory.
Oh yes, of course. And Fox is perched.
I think I'll take one. I think
Samael just
I'll take
immediately
one,
goes
too.
to the biggest, comfiest bed inside the bedchamber and just passes out.
They are both uncomfortable doing it, but Religus and Barry take the body up to the observatory. Like they're both very uncomfortable.
I should point out, imagine how Samael feels. He just spent a good hour rooting around in somebody's body trying to fix them.
Not the only one. I felt closer to somebody than I ever had.
Okay.
This is the closest I've ever felt to somebody.
Okay, DM, what happens now? Lock?
I think she has to regain her sanity after that because it was completely insane.
I needed a breather.
Oh my god, like
Yeah, too bad's a bit early for taking the break.
wait, are we taking a break now or
No. I just
still
needed
though, like
a little breather.
just like Sam. I was like first I was Sam at
What
first
just
fine with the
happened?
show. Like, Sam, at first I was fine with it. At first I was fine with you trying to save him, like I was okay with it. Like I was just joking around when I said you should just let him die. I was just joking. But the more it went on, the more I'm just like, okay, seriously, you just gotta.
But here's the thing: the farther Samael get, the more it's like I can't just give up now.
I'm just like this poor NPC, this poor guy.
August, let's move on.
Okay. So, after about 15 minutes, this guy finally wakes up, extremely groggy, and just
There's
like,
a fox.
Why do I feel like my organs have been danced around with?
More than you know.
Fox is at the foot of the bed because they said they'll take first watch to make sure he's okay. So can you imagine a fox just staring?
Oh, you went into your fox form. Okay.
Yeah, it got old, and no one was having. There was no point. No one was really falling for it, and it got kind of boring because it took half of the fun out of it.
This guy just looks at Ari, all like, "Are you my guide to the astral plane?"
Oh my god!
You wish, you bastard! I dragged your ass back from the afterlife. You are mine.
Oh my god! I would have loved it if immediately you just went, "Are you my guide to the afterlife?" Yeah, sure. It's just $10 to get there.
Since it's gold currency, I imagined it'd be 10 gold.
And like, the more he keeps, the more he questions it, the more money you just add to it.
Yep, just add to the pile.
Running the tab.
Run the tab.
Like when he wakes up, he's like, "Farewell, my spirit. Will I remember this?" Yeah, just give me the 50 gold.
Jesus, August. Jesus.
I tried.
He tries to sit up, but like winces because he's still in a little pain, despite.
I just lay down, please. Just lay down, relax, get comfortable.
He lays there just staring up at the ceiling. I must be dead. I have to be dead.
Well, God damn it! Now you guys got me thinking I should.
Now
I,
that you
think- I
mention
really,
it, yeah.
I think right now with Steve and like the others, I would like to mention Steve is outside, like actually rocking back and forth in shock of what he's seeing, and Granny's like trying to comfort him.
Oh my god!
I'm
Can
sorry.
we,
Does not affect the mind.
can we focus?
Tanithil decides to walk in the room with a plate of food for both Ari and the guy in case he did wake up. The guy looks over at Tanithil, who's like just walking in with some like waist high pants, an unbuttoned shirt that goes all the way, that is tucked into said waist high pants, puffy sleeves, and hair down.
God.
Hair down. Walks in. This guy looks at him. Just still like, that like just waking up from anesthesia drowsiness. It's like, hello, sailor.
The fox goes over there and just like starts paw. Just these little paws. Stop it. Can't hit on angels. Get out of here.
The fuck's his what? Paw? You mean like trying to push him away?
It's just a light paw in the face, like
You're bapping the patient.
yeah, like that.
Don't worry, no, he's just, no, he's illusion. I'm your guide. Only me. Focus only on me.
It's more to the fact that, hey, you're dead. You're hitting on angels. Stop. You're gonna go to hell.
He slowly turns his head. You're like, oh,
I'm just confused.
he's awake.
I just imagine him. The last thing I remember is some guy just digging around inside of me.
And then he looks down at the scars. Oh God!
Yep.
Oh my God! This
Session's not
episode.
going anywhere. This session's not going
Tanithil sets the tray of food down on the table and looks at the guy. Once you're better, you're gonna start answering some questions, whether you want to or not. But better get.
Yeah,
comfy.
it's all for your soul. Yeah.
It's soul food.
He then leaves and goes to tell everyone, "Hey, kid's awake."
Steve doesn't even acknowledge it. He's too shocked at what he saw.
Samael just groans from the bed, his face still in the pillow. Just waves his hand. I'll be up there in a minute.
Don't let him die.
If he dies, I will drag his soul back and jam it into one of your bodies.
Again, like the soul's like the soul. He's like in an ethereal plane. He's like, oh, like
We're gonna have to start muting again.
he sees the light, like, oh, the light, and then like you just grab him.
Yoink!
No freedom for you.
Oh God!
Not while
What
I.
is
Not
this
while I.
episode?
This is so brutal.
What is this episode?
Welcome to the team, Kukulkin.
Glad to be here.
I'm gonna put that in the description. What is this episode?
Yeah.
Guys, please.
Tanithil decides to hand Sam a overly spiked coffee with a little bit of vanilla ice cream in it.
Where the fuck you get vanilla ice cream, Bo? And why did you not share?
Have you not?
I'm
Samael
just kidding.
Samael just groans from
She's
the pillow.
not even
Did you?
there. She's not even there.
Oh, I see you found the kitchen.
Yeah,
He just takes it without even looking.
and I even put 2 extra strong shots of espresso in it.
Oh, I love you. Thank you. He just slowly sips it like it's his baby.
And like the hit of vodka hits the back of your throat.
If only it was ambrosia. Alrighty, let's go interrogate our traumatized prisoner.
Tanithil said, "I would have put ambrosia in it if I knew where you hid it."
Okay, look, you keep wanting to drink it, and it will kill you.
I was gonna put it in for you, you dingus, not me.
Aries all like, I haven't because you were drunk. You don't
I
even
wouldn't-
remember where you put it.
Hey! Samael will not admit that.
Alright, so you guys head back up to the room to see the prisoner sitting up and eating.
Samael just sits in front of him. Oh, hey, you look better. Last time I saw you, I had you splayed open with my hand so deep in your chest I could actually tap dance in there.
What?
What?
Oh great, you killed Kenny.
That got me so.
You
The
killed
way you,
the whole party.
the way you said that got
You
me
fucking
so
killed the
off
whole
guard.
party. Game
That
over,
was
guys.
unexpected.
Sam, you got me so off guard with that.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that he caught everyone off guard because everyone died.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Please,
Samael,
whoever is going to animate this
Relgus,
episode,
mute,
please include
please.
that. Please include that. Whoever.
Relgus,
Gotta make
we're
some
gonna have to
episode.
start muting again if you don't stop. We need to move on.
Samael is just looking at everyone's horrified expressions and just shrugs.
This guy just stares at you. It's like, oh, you're a doctor. For a reason, I thought you were God because all I saw was your face.
You're not too far off there either, and I'm not a doctor. I just know a tiny bit about healing and a lot about magic.
I know a lot about medicine.
All right, well, thank you for healing me. I should get going.
Not if you want to keep your legs. You're going to answer every question we have after I dragged your soul back to this plane.
What?
I'm telling you that I will remove your legs and let you live all the
I
way
meant,
afterwards
what do you want
if
to
you
know?
don't answer my questions.
I meant, what do you want to know?
Everything about the cult, about your order, why they joined. Exposition dump me, my friend.
Where did you get those stylish red robes?
As a matter, and just as a tea, what's your favorite food? What are your fears? What are your aspirations?
And what
Now,
color is his
seriously.
underwear?
And now, seriously, tell us what we want to know.
The Red Wizards joined when they heard they were trying to bring back a dead queen. We thought it would help my organization leaders thought, oh, if we help, we might gain some benefits. So we joined.
And your leader, whatever his name is, the Lich Wizard guy, was just cool with having that big of a competitor?
Oh no, that's not my boss anymore. Lich King's dead. We have a new leader.
He just looks over at Tenethil. When the hell did that happen?
Tanithil just shrugs.
I really need to. Do they even have newspapers in Waterdeep right now?
They have the equipment, I guess.
I need to really start reading the newspaper more. Anyways, continue.
Eric's chewing on his shoes.
He said, in fact, our current leader actually started out as the Dragon Cult leader.
Oh, a coup d'etat. Understandable.
And so under him are two separate factions. The Red Wizards, us, and the Dragon Cult.
Alright, now who is the head member in this city?
I don't know.
Who is your boss?
We only call him boss, we don't know his name.
Where would I find him?
Oh.
I don't know, he only talks to us via either message or a letter.
I roll insight to see if he's lying.
Okay, roll insight.
That is a 8 plus guidance, so that's going to be a
What was that?
That's going to be a 9.
9. He's telling the truth.
Where can we find other members of your cult then? Because if we have to systematically tear our way through the entire lot, performing surgery on all of them, if that is what it takes, I'm going to find who rules this place, one way or another.
Oh god, not more surgeries.
Quiet, Religus. You have the stomach for it. I believe in you.
Ew.
He says that basically all the other members for both are currently putting together another caravan full of not only the contrabands but building tools, heading for a roadhouse on the way to Neverwinter.
All right. And who's essentially overlooking your presence in Waterdeep? Because somebody has to be at least greasing the paperwork so you're not caught by the Adventurers Guild or any of the other 1,000,001 different mercenary companies here, all of which hate both of your cults.
The only name that comes to mind is Rasmir.
Lord Rasmir, Count Rasmir, what's the title?
Just Rasmir. Oh, I do remember meeting one of these sub-leaders.
Do tell.
I didn't catch his name, but I do remember he was a satyr.
Alright, well that does help narrow things down a little bit at least. Alright, does anyone else have any other questions?
Can I have your liver?
What?
Can I have his liver? I'm hungry.
No.
I just spent like 2 hours repairing his liver. No, you cannot have it.
What? Okay.
So, Eri, does
Can I
this
have
mean
his
you're
brains and his eyes when he's done then?
Eri, does this mean you're a cannibal?
Well,
No.
she's not technically
I'm not a
human,
human.
so
And Kitsune is actually, I think their diet is actually brain, liver, and eyes. So,
oh god, Jesus.
so
like Shrek, it's quite good on toast.
Samael just shakes his head, getting that image out, and then turns back to the guy. Well,
what?
bad
Just kinda
Eri.
goes over there and just kind of like, I guess, kind of like with her paws kind of over your shoulder, like, "Ugh, why not?
Samael just scoops her up, scratches her head. Shush now, and then looks over at Tenethel. Do you have any questions?
No.
All right. Well, if no one else has anything else for him, I guess we can just let him go.
He'll die.
Here's 2 gold pieces. Try to get out of the city before they assassinate you.
Or, it was just a thought. Maybe he can act like he's still part of the cult. Get in.
LaFane, you really need to say that in character because that's fucking hysterical.
Away, dice.
Oh, like Eri, did you see what Jesse typed?
No.
Like a
I was saying, you can always harvest those dead guys in the street.
Oh my god!
Samael just scoops her up by her back of her neck like a cat. No, we are not eating people in Waterdeep. That's how we get arrested.
It's not even cannibalism. I'm a Kitsune. I need it.
No, you can eat other food.
Kitsune.
While this argument is going on, this guy just leaves.
He gets up and leaves. He's like, you know what? I want to go home.
You know, he's like, look, he's like, he gets up. Okay, I see you guys are busy. I'll come back later.
Look, Samael gave him 2 gold pieces and told him to get out of the city before he gets assassinated. That and saving his literal life and soul, I think, is enough.
Yeah.
Just walk outside the next.
But the liver is good.
No, bad
Eri, you are the perfect representation of what the heck happened to the guards? Oh, I killed them and ate their livers.
Take their
Semi
eyeballs. It's the window to their soul. Gives me more
Sem-
power.
Samael just boops her on her nose. No,
But it gives me more power. I'll get another tail the faster I eat it.
no, we are not eating people.
Well, you
can
guys
eat.
don't have to.
You can eat cultists.
Yeah, the cultists out in the street.
No, not in Waterdeep. When we're out in the wherever, you can do it whenever you want, but not in the town that I actually have to come back to one day.
Why do you have to come back here?
Because I live here.
What?
I'm from Waterdeep.
You don't sound like you're from Waterdeep.
We've been over that too.
Have I? We have. Yeah, we have. I know.
Shh,
During
quiet
this
there, Fox. Quiet there,
conversation-
Fox.
During this conversation, out of nowhere, you guys hear the loudest crack of thunder, as well as a scream.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Samael just like, I don't even care. I'm in my comfy tower. I'm staying in here.
But if you look outside, the
Like
sky
Steve?
is as clear as a sunny day in June.
Like Steve, like it's that like the lightning shocked Steve out of his. I'm gonna roleplay as Steve now. The lightning like woke Steve up from like his brief like shock of what he saw, and he goes to look outside and he sees someone like looking at them in the street not too far away. Guys, you may want to come look at this.
Is it somebody trying to break in?
No, it's just a guy in like a blue robe who looks odd.
Is it
Samael is literally just going to walk downstairs, spend a couple minutes to cast Tiny Hut right in front of the fucking door, and then make it invisible so no one can get in and just walks back up.